Hello, welcome to What the Hell, and if you're seeing this on the What the Hell channel, please be sure to like and subscribe, and you will see more of this. I'm also going to be putting out Midnight Oracles, so be on the lookout for that, and they will release at midnight every night. You may also be seeing this on the Rogue Mystic Divination channel. I'm trying to kind of organize videos a little bit easier, and we'll see how that works, but either way, this is What the Hell, and it's going to be a 7-card spread where we ask the questions: what the hell is happening? Why the hell is this happening? What the hell am I missing? How the hell do I feel about this? What the hell should I not do? What the hell can I do? And where the hell is this going? A little bit of redundancy, but life generally is. So I will be putting out a spreadsheet for you guys to reference if you ever want to draw this spread for yourself. But until then, here we go. If anything feels like it needs clarification, I'll draw another card, but at the bottom of the deck right now is the Three of Pentacles. So teamwork is at the heart of all of this, and I don't normally do this, but it is episode 11, and we might as well go for it. And if you are looking for more of these spreads, there is a playlist with a backlog of all of them available on both channels. So they are listed as What the Hell Season 1. To answer our first question, guys, we've got what the hell is happening? And always a good card to get. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands in the upright. So whatever's going on is moving fast. Now, these quick changes could be causing some issues. Whatever those issues are, you are able to deal with them or move through them. Deciding exactly what it is that's necessary to deal with and ignoring everything that isn't. Could be a move, could be a sudden job change, sudden ending of relationships, what have you. What the hell? Why the hell is this happening? We have Temperance in the reverse. An imbalance was impeding your life. You may have been giving too much in one area and not enough to others, mainly not enough to yourself. And it's giving you a bunch of excess problems to deal with, because then if you're open to deal with one person's problems and not your own, and they see you're not dealing with that outside source anymore, it's like, oh, there is a vacuum. Somebody else can move in and hand you whatever it is that they find unnecessary, unsavory, that they don't want to deal with. They're willing to hand it to you. However, this was all a lesson for you to learn that you don't need to take on everybody else's crap. You don't. It's almost as though there was people pleaser syndrome here, and you're overindulging in the ability to satisfy someone else's needs. And in that exercise, you managed to neglect some of your own. And you're finally realizing that, and that's where the swift change is coming in at. What the hell am I missing? So, Querent, today you are missing that you can dictate what's going on. You may have been being dictated to. Here, do this, handle this. Do what I want you to do, but you're in the position now where you can dictate to others that I am not dealing with that. This is not my problem, and you need to handle that yourself. You can put yourself in that position. You may find that you've been easily influenced in the past. However, minor things ended up becoming big responsibilities for you, and it's time that you recognize that. And this just feels like it suddenly went out of whack, and maybe that's what happened to you. You lost your focus. You lost You lost your own rhythm of getting things done by going on all these side quests and these unnecessary things that you never had to do. Someone else needed to do them and they just didn't want to, so they pawned it off on you. You do have the ability to dictate, though, what it is that you are willing to do, and that's what you've been missing. That ability to say no. Card number 4, how the hell do I feel about this? So, Querent, you feel like you have been taking on the lesser of two evils. It's like, oh, well, it's just a small thing. It's just something small that I can do just to not argue. Not cause any conflict, but in that you're causing conflict for yourself with the Two of Swords, I'm sorry. Blinding yourself to what it is that you needed. Blinding yourself to how these situations have been making you feel. Which is likely, with everything that's going on here, neglected. Because you've been neglecting yourself, and how much have other people really been giving back to you? Dealing with all this outside source stuff, what it is that other people need, whether it's emotional or physical or financial, that's where you've kind of lost yourself, and it may be time for you to take off the blindfold and drop whatever it is that everybody else wants you to carry. It's not about choosing yourself or somebody else. At some point, you have no choice but to choose yourself. These swords can be picked up. These swords are ideas or commands that other people have given you, and what could be bringing all this to a head is that someone wants you to choose doing something for them over doing something for somebody else. And you're finally to the point where you're like, what about me? What about me, and why is this my damn problem? These swords can be put down. Either both of them or just one of them. And you may find that you do not need to bring a sword to this battle that you're about to fight, because you can just walk away from it, because these are not your issues. Card 5, what the hell should I not do? Put more work in. That's exactly what you should not do right now. You should not put more work into things that are not for you. It's likely that what you've been doing outside of yourself has been the same thing over and over again for somebody else, and it wasn't solving any of their problems. Hand these issues back to them, hand these jobs back to them, and stop holding yourself to a high standard. It's not for you to fix everything for everybody. It's not for you to do anything beyond assist here and there. This is an indication with the Eight of Pentacles that this has been a full-on job, and it's likely that you're not getting paid for it. Now, I'm getting a strong focus on childcare with this. Anybody else, they would have to pay for this, but they're not paying you. You're not getting out of it what somebody else would. So keep that in mind. Card 6. We have the Death card in the upright. So for card 6, what the hell can you do? You can end it. You can put a stop to this at any time that you want to. Keep in mind that these are not your responsibilities. Because I feel like there's somebody here who's likely sitting there thinking that, well, this needs to be done, but doesn't need to be done by you. The universe may have helped to hand these issues to you so that you could figure out what you need to do and what you don't need to do. What is your problem? What isn't your problem? How far you're willing to go for somebody else may not be, your willingness may not be the issue. They may not be willing to go as far for themselves as you're willing to go for them, and don't forget that. As difficult as this may have been, this was to help you realize something about you and possibly how it is somebody else sees you. How much a part of their life that you are, and it may only be out of convenience for them. to be honest. And you can change this at any point in time. Card 7. Where the hell is this going? With the 3 of Wands in reverse, we have you making small changes. You making small changes to see where it is that they will come in, and it's not just one person. I'm never getting just one person that's doing this to you. It feels like it's multiple people. You're going to realize how much it is that other people are willing to put into you to kind of replenish what it is that they've taken from you. Strong psychic vampire, emotional vampire, narcissist kind of vibes coming with this, as we normally pick up, but because a lot of us are dealing with that kind of energy, and it's likely that I'm picking up that it's likely that somebody else who's been utilizing you for this long may have felt as though they had a secret weapon in their back pocket. Like, if they decide that they're not going to do this for me, then I have something I can use against them. So keep that in mind. Don't be surprised by what lengths it is that they're willing to go to. There is a strong sense that they don't care how much they're holding you back. They don't care, like this what's coming up now is like, this is a parent who is codependent on you out of choice, not necessity, but out of choice. They don't see you not doing what you want them to do, or what they want you to do. They don't see you in a position where you have a choice, and as much as they may have something that they're holding against you, change is coming about, and you could surprise them. Because I do see movement, and it's likely that you could be there one day and tell them about what's going on. They think that they have you over a barrel, and you do all these changes while you're doing all this running for them, all these side quests for them, and you do a few things for yourself, God forbid, that they don't know about. They don't get that inkling that you would dare go against them. So keep that in mind whenever you're alone, whenever you are tasked to bear the brunt of whatever's going on here for these other people. There is travel time. There is downtime between all this. There's downtime whenever you're doing laundry. There's downtime whenever you're going A to B and waiting for an order or something. You could take an extra 5, 10, 15 minutes, and they're likely to not notice. Get that you time in where you can, and see how you can kind of wiggle your way out of this. I am getting snake vibes here, where you may be trying to be as unobtrusive as you possibly can with what it is that you're doing for you. However, there is that evil connotation with snakes that a lot of people have. And in reality, the snake, at multiple times during its evolution, has grown limbs and become other species and become this other thing, and then regress to being that snake because it is the most efficient use of their energy. It is the most efficient way to get through issues because everything else seems to be a problem. Don't feel like you need to change yourself to fit the environment. Utilize what you are to move through things smoothly. If you feel as though you're unattached, if that's one of the things that others seem to use against you, utilize that to your advantage. So thank you guys for tuning in to What the Hell, and if you're looking for dailies, weeklies, and monthlies, please head over to Rogue Mystic Divination. I am trying to branch out, but most of my content is over there, and that is by sign. So thank you again. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.